Okay, that's that done. Can we see out a vessel from here? We can't. Okay, so that means you have to go to this here, which is our space observatory. And where's our base? It doesn't show it, does it? I thought it showed where our base was. Oh well. Okay, well, this is where our flight is, so we'll cover that. Get our science, 95 science. We can get unlock 2 more things now, I think. Okay, let's go to this then. Right, what do we want? Advanced rocketry is something if we want to orbit, this would make it so much easier. This is again will get us more science quicker. I'm not that bothered about aviation yet. General construction, again, there's not much there really. You've got a different decoupler. That's a bigger decoupler. I don't really see the need for this yet. So I think we're going to go with this and this. Now that's unlocks a bunch of other stuff. So again, we've got bigger rockets, like a bigger solid booster thing. All this stuff. Fuel systems, got bigger fuel tanks, massive fuel tanks. There's some more science stuff here eventually. Look how expensive it is though, 90 science. And we've got some more sciencey stuff here. So this is actually a probe, but we kind of got that already now with the Sputnik thing. So we can make satellites essentially now. What's the science archives? Oh, this is all the stuff we did. So this is all the science we've got and where it came from. Wow. I can see where we got it from as well, that's cool. So you got all this from Kerbin, we've got nothing from the moon. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, so they do have moons. So Eve's got a moon. Duna's got a moon. Oh, look at that. That's got loads of moons. That's really cool. That's like Jupiter, I'm guessing, this sort of planet. Oh man, I want to explore all of these. That's so cool. Oh, I've never been to any of them. I might have been to Junior before, I can't remember. I might have attempted to. It was so long ago when they first added these. I can't honestly remember. But let's have a little go of our rockets here. See what we can build now. Okay, well we've got that. That's okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's start again. Let's do something else first. So we've got this, and we've unlocked some more science. Like thermometer. Is that it? Is that the only science we unlocked? Okay, we've got a service bay, so like I said, we can put the service bay on. I'll show you what it does. You open the door, opens this up, and then what you can do, you can just put like loads of sciencey stuff in there. Like I can put this in here, put these thermometers in here, I can put, well, I can't put the comms in there, I don't need to. That's actually like a little satellite thing, so you put it on the side and a little like satellite comes out. It's pretty cool. Heat shield, I need to remember. So yeah, that's basically what that is, but we don't really need it. But I think we might try and get in orbit now. I think that'll be worth a go. It's going to be hard, we can only have 30 parts, but we've unlocked these bigger fuel tanks now, so it might be possible. So let's have a look. So we got this. We don't need the science thing, do we? We can take this, because we're going to need this. Yeah, and then we'll add, because we don't need this, do we? If we're going to orbit, we've got one from space, we've got one from the atmosphere, we've got one from the ground. So I don't think we actually need that for an orbital one. So we won't take it for like weight purposes, but we're going to need quite a few measurements of temperature. We're going to need one from the ground, we're going to need one from the atmosphere, upper atmosphere, and from space. So we'll take 3 of them. Goo, we got one from space, didn't we? Don't need one of them. We could take one just in case, like, you never know. It might work somewhere. We don't need a comms unit, because there's no point of transferring anything back to Earth, because we don't need to yet. We've got a parachute. I don't know what these are, radiator panels. It says that dissipate heat. I don't know what that'd be used for though. Okay, struts. And we'll put them on our service bay, which will be kind of bad, but hey. I wonder if that's still open. Okay, it's not actually letting me put them on there. We'll have to try and land in the ocean then, I think. I can rotate them, but I think they're making me see. Can I actually open this now? That might break up in space. Okay, we'll try it. Heat shield. We'll put one of them on this time. There you go. Be good coming back into re-entry. Now I need the coupler. I have one. There it is. The coupler on. And now we need all of our fuel tanks. Big fuel tanks. I think we only want 2 here. And we'll put on that tiny little thruster thing here. I don't know, 1 might be enough, you know. But we'll just do this for now. And then we need another decoupler. I always forget what they are. Okay, there they are. And we'll add a couple more fuel tanks. How much stuff we got? 19 out of 30. I might have to get rid of an engine up, a fuel tank up here. This is ridiculously big. Okay, throw that on. Fins, put on after. Let's try and get some solid boost rockets on. I think 3 would be enough. It might just be a bit of extra weight for no reason, but it might be okay. I might tipple over as well since he goes on the launch pad. What's there? It can fit 3 more things on, which is going to have to be fins, I guess. We'll have to put them there because... No, I don't know. I'll put them here. Okay. Okay, so this isn't a test flight anymore. I know that's what I did there. First test flight 3. That makes no sense. Orbital spacecraft. I can't. I'm not going to think up names, guys. Save. Let's test this thing. Hopefully it doesn't fall over because it's balancing on that one little. Oh, that's perfectly balanced. Okay, good. Now I want to try and open up the service panel without it blowing up or something. Okay, it's good. Take a temperature of the ground floor. Surface temperature. It's extra science, like 2 science. You know, that's decent. It's not much, but it all adds up. I just got to remember to take 1 as we go up into the atmosphere. Hopefully that doesn't blow the doors off. Italian job reference right there. Okay, we didn't look at our staging. So we've got our boosters and with the couplers. Okay, so we want this to come on again like that. We want that rocket to go off at the same time that decouples. And we've got that one. Parachute, okay. Thrusters, I might have them on a tiny little bit. Okay, ready? SES, on, go. Wow, that's a slow launch. More realistic, I guess. Just hope we don't topple over or anything. So I think we'll start our horizontal movement. We'll probably go 90 degrees because that's usually the orbit without the moon. So I have to get used to doing that. So yeah, we're getting a lot of drag right now. But we can't do much about that because we're using the solid boosters. You can't stop the solid booster rockets. I'm going to start putting a little bit of power on now. So we have to decouple them. Bye. Oh my god, this is going to be so top heavy. If I move this, it's going to tip over, watch. Okay, we've stopped the drag now so we can go full throttle. I don't want it to tip over. It will crash if it does, I know it will. It's probably not very efficient this actually because we're using a lot of fuel here. Okay. Let's stop that. Oh, I think we're going to be a bit too late. Here, we missed it. Upper atmosphere. No, we got the upper atmosphere. Okay, that's good. Now you just need one from space as we get up there. which we should do. We got 95,000 meters up, and then we'll do a little horizontal boost at the 90-degree mark. Try and get this orbit. We'll definitely get an orbit, easy. I'll get to a couple now, still get an orbit. Okay, so we're in space. Let's quickly try and get this out of the way, so we don't have to worry about it before we start boosting. Oh, what one is it? That one. Why are we drifting back round? What are you doing? Okay, let's start boosting now, because we're nearly at the highest point. Oh, too much. I'm gonna boost down. Come on, get back up a bit. It's so hard to control because it's so long. Okay, so you can see it's currently getting the orbit round. Getting a bit of speed up, about to couple. Bam! Okay, so yeah, we'll get an orbit easy. It takes longer with this, but it's easier. So look how fast our speed's going up using such little fuel. Look, I honestly, we can get to the moon and back from this if we really wanted to. I've done it before. Because if you know, there's an easy way of getting to the moon. Like you go on the 90-degree mark like we're on now. It's perfect, like alignment. Well, not exactly perfect, but it's good enough. Then what you do, you fly this way, and as soon as the moon comes over the horizon, you then go like full throttle and then you boost towards it. And once you have an orbit, that is. Once you have an orbit and the moon comes up above the horizon, you then go full throttle, and then it should put you in the path of it. That's what I used to, at least. That's how I used to get to the moon. Okay, so I think it's about 2,000 something meters to get an orbit. I think that's how far it should be going. So we're actually going down now. I think. Are we going down? Yeah, we're plummeting towards Earth. maybe we won't get an orbit. Maybe I was a bit too optimistic. Let's try and boost up a little bit more then. See if that helps us out. As long as we don't get below the 70,000 mark, we should be okay. We get a lot of speed up. Okay, we're going up now, so we should get an orbit in a second. Okay, so we're going up, so let's just try and get back down to the horizontal bit. It should start going around to an orbit now. Oh, we didn't accept the challenge, did we, to do an orbit? Oh, well. That's kind of annoying. So there's a periapsis. Wow. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to speed up. We'll go to this apoapsis. We're in orbit. So yeah, we made it into orbit. Which is good. Let's see if we can make a perfect orbit. That's what I like to usually try and do. Might go a bit far here. Especially as we're facing the wrong way. Okay, come on. Right, let's see if we can get a perfect orbit here. So this is, oh, we won't want to do that, we've overshot. We'll try. So we've got 119. Let's see if we get this 119. It's never going to be perfect, but you can get it pretty close normally. 190, 190, not 100 meters difference. Like, that's a pretty damn good orbit. Like, that's like a perfect orbit. So eventually we will get satellites. We can have satellites up here that can scan down on Earth and get some data and stuff, which will get us more science. That's when you beam it down, because you can't really gather data from a re-entry of a satellite. You could, but it's pretty pointless. We've got the moon there. It's actually, it's really close. Like, it's not hard to get there. I still reckon we could get to it with this little bit of fuel easily. But I think we're overshooting it a bit. Let's try and get back down to Earth. Let's speed up to the light side of Earth, so we don't land in the dark. Don't want to land in the ocean either. Oh, we could. As I say, we could change our orbit so we can try and land at the North Pole or the South Pole. It's easy to do. I think you use one of these purple ones. Let's try it. You can see the axis is slowly tilting round. Very slowly though, like I think it is just for slight little movements. Like this is good. This is what you do when you go to the big planets, like really far out, because they're orbits like this. Yeah, you might not have enough. I don't think we're gonna have enough to get around, to be honest. Nah, let's cancel that because we're going to have enough to get re-entry. Okay, let's just try and land on this land over here. It's going to be really difficult now though. Try and get to the retrograde. Okay, let's do this. So you can see now we're going to lose our orbit. We lost our orbit. I'm going to try and land on land. So it would be nice if we can get the sandy bit, 'cause I've never landed in the desert. Could try it. Just go on this little. I don't know what these ones are called. I've never learned the names of the purple triangles. It's the like peninsula thing here. Looks cool. Okay, so this might get us onto the. We might have enough fuel. You want it over here because we're going to obviously stop about here, I think. Okay, so that's probably enough actually. I reckon. Spin around. Which is the last bit of fuel just to slow us down a bit as we get a bit lower down. So speed it up till we get to about 80,000. We'll do one last little boost. Just want to see if we've got enough so I should get land in the desert because it's going to be difficult. Should be able to, because what you do, because we've put to land here, it's not going to land here because once it hits the atmosphere, like about here, it's going to slow right down, probably land right here. That's what I'm hoping, but that is guesswork at the minute. Should start to see it come into sight soon. Did we do a temperature reading? We did, didn't we? I can't remember. You can look. I can't be bothered. Yeah, look, it's desert. See it. Okay, so we're getting really low down now, so. Oh, wrong button. So if I just use a last little bit of thrust, just to make sure we do land in the desert. I think we'll be fine. I don't think we're going to go all over there, are we? I'm pretty sure we're going to land about here. I just want to make sure we're over it because I don't want us to hit the atmosphere. When you hit the atmosphere, you pretty much go straight down. So it's going to be a long burn up as well because we're going very like look at the arc we're coming in at. It's mad. Okay, one last little boost. Okay, we should definitely land over it now. 100%. Okay, bye. Should start burning up in a second as well, which is nice. I'm going to try and not move it this time. We've got a heat shield, take up all the heat. Like again though, so we don't. I've got to stop doing that because you can crash into that. Should get the burn up now any second. Coming at such a wide angle. There's the moon. So you can see the moon just coming to shot. So if he was orbited now, he'd just start accelerating to go towards it, and it puts the arc in front of it. Okay, so here comes the burn up. No sound jets, we're still in space. As soon as you start coming into the actual, start hearing the sound as the air gets thicker and thicker. You start burning up more and more. So you can see our heat shield is taking up all the heat. There is a temperature button. That one there, F11. So you can see the temperature of it. It's getting pretty mad. This will land in the desert. Look at the heat. But yeah, you can see nothing's overheating though. Although we're going pretty fast and we're burning up quite a bit, the heat shield has done really well. And we're coming at such a wide angle. It's really good. It looks so cool. Can we see Jeb's view from this? What does he look like? Like he's sitting there, he's smiling, he's nice and happy. It's funny because I remember they must still do it, but like back before when he's plummeting towards Earth without a parachute or something, he'd be really happy, he'd be smiling. It just looked really weird, like how they're always happy even though they're like basically about to die. So there we go, just got some air friction here. Slowing us right down. There's Rick. Get Swifty. Okay, so the parachute I think deploys at 5,000 meters. So once we hit 5,000 meters, we'll deploy it. Because you deploy it too far from the atmosphere, I think it bugs it up a bit. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna land right smack in the middle of the desert, which is good. Never been here before. Been to North Pole, never been to the South, never been to desert. Okay, let's deploy the parachute, should be fine now. Slow us right down. Get our gears up, I remember. Oh, we're actually going to look like we might land on a hill, so we might tip over. Probably going to happen. Are you going to deploy a parachute? Yeah, good. Because actually, look how high up we are, because we're on like a mountain, so the actual meters are higher up. Because it's sea level based, the height's based on, so it would probably be fine to deploy at 6,000 meters. It's fine. Okay, I think I'll turn the SAS off now without spinning around, so let's do that. Slowly come down, speed things up a bit. Okay, just want to make sure we don't tip over. We're going to tip over. Easily going to tip over. Yep. That was obvious. It's fine. We survived. It doesn't matter. Okay, can we do a crew report? Okay, there we go. We can't do anything else. I think we used up all our temperature things, didn't we? Okay, but we can at least have a little look around the desert. Look at that. It looks like we're on Mars. We can. This is what we can do. We can just put it on the news and say we're on Mars when we're not. Oh look, Rick's on there. There he is. He's on the jetpacks as well. That's their god, Rick. That's funny. Okay, EVA report. There you go. A bit of extra science for landing in the desert. Not bad. Well done, Jeb. Landed in the desert. Shame you crashed your ship though, but look how happy he is though. Look how happy Jeb is. Always happy. He's jumping with joy. Okay, let's get him back into. See if we can get him back into the vessel. Climb. You can do it. Go on. Grab on. Well done. Aboard. Okay, let's recover vessel. Not a bad little trip. We got an orbit. Even though it was pointless, we didn't accept the mission. I completely forgot. Go on, you wouldn't. Sorry. Okay, 37 science, can't unlock anything. If we'd done the mission, we could have. So let's go to this over here. It's gone. We missed it. It's expired. Wow, look at the stuff we did do though. So we've got all these missions here. I don't like these missions, like test to separate on a suborbital trajectory over Kerbin. Perform temperature scans of Kerbin. See, I've done that, but it doesn't give me any science. So it's like I don't care about the money. It's the science I want. I guess that's 3. Like, is it worth it for 3 science or 1 science? I know I said earlier every science matters, but 1 or 2 I think does. Because you can just go onto the runway and do that. We did miss it a lot though. Like, we missed one going out of the atmosphere. We missed one. I think we missed one going out of the atmosphere, didn't we? Yeah, we did. That's fine. We'll get more. Okay, well, I'm going to end this here. So thank you for watching. I hope you like my Kerbal series. I love this game, so I'm not going to stop playing it until I've completed it. We've got a bunch of other stuff to start unlocking. We could even just skip this, start on all this stuff. Who knows? So I'll see you next time. Goodbye.